it's me, Thomas Lockwood, doing today's YouTube video. This week of this thing, I am going to talk about spoilers that have been released over the couple of months, and that's about it. These things could be for EDH, for Commander, for any set. I'll be explaining them purely for what I think they are designed for. First one I'm going to talk about is Yezovada Nephilas Scrooge. I'm so sorry I can't say these names right. Vampires just love having crazy names. Anyway, red, black, blue, 1, colourless mana for 1/3 with flying. How bad is this? But there is something good about it. When she enters the battlefield, each player, counting yourself, exiles the top X cards from his or her library, when X is the amount spent on her. So, for Commander players, these are the first two are for purely Commanders. If she is spent for 7, you're exiling the top 7 cards of each player's library. So you know this is going to stack up and they will lose. You have a lot of cycling effects, even though her second ability makes her just broke. Whenever she attacks, you may cast an instant sorcery card without paying its mana cost, exiled with her. So she exiles Bribery, you can cast a Bribery for free. Yay! Why not? We gave people Kali the Vast, which was 4 mana last time. Now we'll give him these people. Yay! Such a fail flop. This card is going to be good, but it's not going to be Kalia of the Vast. I have had people moan at me and say, Thomas, this is broken. This is obscene. Why are you not talking about it? It's not broken. They are trying a new thing, and this new thing's going to work. I'm going to guarantee it. And I'm going to be the first to say it. It's guaranteed it will work. The next one we're going to talk about is Posh. With double S and an H, one up. Skyrider of Kadi. Now, he is a black, red, green, 3 colourless mana, 5/5 flyer. Not too bad. When you cast him, you put X 0/1 red Cobalt creatures tokens onto the battlefield named Cobalt of the Keeps. When X is the amount spent on him, so like I said, if it was 8, you can get 8 tokens. He has sacrificed another creature. He gains +1/+0. Yes, that's quite good. And I like how they're bringing back Cobalt of the Keep. If you don't know, please go back to my other YouTube video. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about it in my multicolored things. And now we're on to actually the meat of the video. Because those two were pure Commander legendary creatures for Commander. Obscenely and true. But this one is Ferrous. Now we've got 6 cards, and I'll talk about each one. Anrax and Siriandum. Red, 1 and white. For 3/2, first strike and vigilant as a legendary creature. As a red, that's not too bad, but he has Heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets them, doesn't have to be the only target, but if they target them, creatures you control gain +1/+1 and trample into your turn. This counts itself, even though it doesn't say on the card. So, that could become a 4/3 trampling vigilance first striker. Wizards, I know you want to bring power levels up, but you really know how to do it too well. Next one we'll talk about Polacorus World Eater. Now, I'm going to point something out. I knew this spoiler for ages, and I mean ages, but I just never wanted to speak about it for one reason. It was a rumor, and the way this was rumored, the the actual wording of the rumor was actually near enough bang on. And I'll explain why. I'll explain how the other one was worded. The other one was worded monstrous and something. It was just like a triggered ability, not an activate ability as this one is. Now, I actually see why they were doing that. Because if it wasn't done like that, and if we just didn't read it from the wizard's site, you'd just completely assume a creature becoming monstrous? That's stupid. 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 You're lying. You know it. And then when we all found out, he'll go, oh, sorry. But he didn't want that. He just wanted to be, oh, you're almost right, mate. Good on you, though. Double green and 4. 5/5. Wizards. Right, so let's get straight. Future shifted, give us an uncommon Imperiosaur, which is a 5/5 for 4, but you only may pay for colorless. You may only pay for basic lands. Then you gave us Goliath from Return to Ravnica, which was a 5/5 for 4 with Scavenge for 6. And then you get Pelicus, this World Eater. I might have said his name the wrong first time, but still. And you give him Monstrous X, green and double X, Monstrous X. If this creature isn't monstrous, put X +1/+1 counters on it, and it becomes monstrous. When he becomes monstrous, he deals X damage divided to any number of target creatures your opponent controls. Each of those creatures deals those damage back equal to its power to them. However, if they die because it's not fight, they don't fight here. So, it's a one-sided Wrath, and this is why this card was purely built for me, because my elf deck really needed a Wrath, and when I can make 40 mana by turn 4, you're going to lose, and you know this because this worm is going to come and eat your face, and then it's going to kill you. It's going to eat your face first, let you live, and then kill you. You know this. And you will deal with this. Like, we're linking with the next one, with its Ordeal of Popperos. Now, this card, to me, is the reason why they didn't reprint Lightning Bolt. 1 in red. Enchant creature. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then, if it has 3 or more +1/+1 counters, it sacrifice Ordeal of Popperos. If you sacrifice it, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Now, I like this idea, and actually, it might see standard play or EDH play because of how unique it is. Next one is the one people are saying it's broken, it's obscene, Thomas, just like the other one was. But I'm going to say, calm down, guys. Cavalry Pegasus, 1 white and 1. Flying 1/1. Whenever it attacks, each attacking human gains flying until the end of turn. But saying, oh my god, humans are going to return. I'm going to point out one thing. Barrister Champion is in Innistrad. The werewolf flipper that gives all humans other humans +1/+1 is in Innistrad. You name me a bloody good human other than the black one that gives you zombies that is good, that's after Innistrad is gone. Do you want me to tell you the answer? Because I know the answer already. There is almost no humans in a human deck that would be good. And that is why Pegasus is okay. Because it's a limited bomb. I will give you credit there. It is a limited bomb, just like Crane Condor is. But it will never be uber good. Next one. I'll talk about it's destructive. So we have this Oxygize. We want to fuse Shock with it. Let's mold it into this card. Yay! Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I actually thought it said only artifact, so this is naturalized fused with Bolt. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. This card deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller. I like the idea. It's not going to see a lot of play, but it will. if that makes sense. It won't see a lot of play in a lot of formats, but it might see some play in Standard. Next and final one we're going to talk about is Caesar Heritage. This card, how do I explain this? This is the Storm card for green. It's not Storm as such, but it is still a ramp 2. You cast this turn 2 and turn 3, you can use it and actually maybe win off the red. It's the situation where now you can, instead of going into green, you can go into, instead of going into blue, you can go into green. It pretty much is a 2-1 for 2 mana, green and 1. With red, sacrifice it, add red to your mana pool. Now, that's not too bad, like I said, and it might open the doors for red-green Storm. And that is all for today. But there is one little thing I want to talk about. We have these God cards. Not Oath of the Tormentor, not Slave of the Sky Dragon, and not the Winged Dragon Ra, and not the other ones. I can't even remember the name because they're so much not magic. I'm talking about the ones that add into this set that we do not know very little. We know very little about, and will have the image up. But I want your opinion on this. These are going to be God creatures, right? Will you allow gods to be planeswalkers? Why did I say planeswalkers? I mean, would you let gods be generals in the EDH? Because they won't have the legendary creature type if all things are correct with rumours. I'm going to leave that to you. And stay happy. Bye.